Hello again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of the Motown's Wrestling Review. I am your host, Tony Motown Allen. I am the president of the Motown's Wrestling Group on Facebook. And if you're not in the Motown's Wrestling Group on Facebook, make sure you join. And also like this video and subscribe. Today we're talking about Friday Night SmackDown. And the show kicked off with Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes kicked off SmackDown, basically talking about his match with Drew McIntyre, looking to move on, how Drew criticized him for in the past not pulling the trigger and then biting him in the ass. But this time Cody didn't. So, Cody did get the win, and then out comes Aleister Black trying to throw his name into the hat, which is kind of a odd thing, I thought, though. But Zelina got in Cody's face, slapped the shit out of him. This led to Nick Aldis coming out, booking a main event, which is going to feature Aleister Black versus Cody Rhodes. Next up is Ilya Dragunov with his open challenge, or as my mom called him, IIA Dragunov. But Tommaso Ciampa came out to challenge him, had his crew with him. Ilya looked at Tommaso, was like, I accept your challenge, and looked at Johnny Wrestling, Johnny Gargano. And, of course, Ciampa's pissed off. This is the second week in a row that he challenged Ilya Dragunov and didn't get to actually go through with the challenge. Different twist to the open challenge, but still a phenomenal match, though. Ilya Dragunov and Johnny Gargano put on one hell of a fight. This match actually received an A- from me. Really, really loved it. And Ilya won with the flex bomb. So definitely a good match. Really enjoyed it. And then we go in the backstage, and R-Truth is trying to throw his name into the hat to wrestle his brother, his big brother John Cena. So they had the tumbler with names in it, with the little balls in there. So R-Truth put his balls in Nick Aldis' hand. Nick's like, you already got balls in there. R-Truth took his balls back, like, well, I don't want your balls touching my balls anyway. So I was hoping that we get Ron Killings when he came back, though. But I gotta admit, though, this segment was kind of funny, though. So I gotta give it the truth. Next up, we had Nia Jax taking on Charlotte Flair. 1 week after Alexa Bliss beat Nia Jax. It was an okay match, not bad and everything. I think I really did enjoy the match last week a little bit better, though. But this nice thing is, it looked like Lash Legend is now part of SmackDown. She was out there helping out Nia Jax, so she made her her official SmackDown debut last night, helping Nia Jax get the win over the Queen. And from what I hear, I got to go back and watch this match and everything, but I heard we had a little wardrobe malfunction in this match. Charlotte nipples apparently came popping out during this match. So I gave this match a B, but I'm going to give it a B+ for the nip slip. Okay, Nick Aldis made some announcement for the John Cena Last Time Is Now tournament, because we had a couple matches announced on Raw, and his two matches are Jey Uso taking on The Miz and L.A. Knight, taking on the mystery opponent. That seemed kind of weird to me that you're doing this grand reveal and you're not revealing everything. Well, we finished up with the men's U.S. title match, and now it's on to the women's U.S. title match. Julia is defending her title against one half of the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions, Chelsea Green. Actually, really good match. These two matched up pretty well. I gave the match a B-. Chelsea Green did roll up Julia, had her foot on the ropes accidentally. No, Chelsea wouldn't do that on purpose. Chelsea Green gets the win and is once again, finally, the United States champion. And a lot of people are shitting on the WWE for what I read. Not in Motown's Wrestling Group, that's for fucking sure. But a lot of people are shitting on the WWE for pulling the trigger and putting the title back on Chelsea Green. I don't get that. She's one of the most over wrestlers in the company. She's one of the most talented wrestlers with the company. That belt was relevant when she had it. Hasn't really been that relevant in the hands of Julia. And it wasn't really that relevant with Zelina Vega, though. So I really think that this was the right call. I'm happy they kind of pulled the trigger on this. Ethan Page got the North American title, and he's the other half of the AAA Mixed Tag Team Champions. Chelsea Green is Of course, the other half of the tag team champs ain't got this belt though, so both of them got 2 belts. Both of them are showing up on like wherever they need to show up. Hey, WWE, good job of giving Chelsea the belt. She deserves it. And Ray Phoenix took on one of the Tonga, Tala Tonga, I believe. Tonga won. The match was a C. It was kind of, it didn't really keep my attention. I remember Sami Zayn came out there to help out and everything, but this match was a C minus, really. I just wasn't, I'm just not feeling it at all, though. So, and then we move on to Cody Rhodes versus Aleister Black in the main event. This match ended in a no contest. It basically ended up getting thrown out. You had Damian Priest coming out there. You had Drew McIntyre coming out there. You had a lot of people interfering in this. It was what it was. I gave this a C as well. We could have put this, even though, I mean, it wasn't a title match, though, so you really could have had this in the middle of the card or something, so. And now it's time for like tap out moment and match of the night. The match of the night, of course, is Ilya Dragunov in the open challenge. That was a phenomenal match. I love what they're doing with the open challenges. Sami Zayn was putting on the best matches of SmackDown, and now Ilya Dragunov is doing the same thing. So hats off to him on that. My tap out is LA Knight versus surprise opponent. I mean, it's bad enough you're like releasing these matches like a couple at a time and everything. It's supposed to be a 16-man tournament, and instead of releasing all the names, you're doing it the way you're doing it. And after you release like basically half of the tournament, you're doing mystery opponents now as well. I just think that's kind of stupid. But the moment of the night, I got to go back in and watch SmackDown right now because Charlotte Flair had a nip slip. Little wardrobe malfunction. Anytime some nipples come out on national TV, that's always a moment of the night. So that's it for this week. We'll be back for a Monday Night Raw review next week. Enjoy your weekend, and hopefully you're not in an area that's supposed to get any snow on Sunday and Monday. Till next time, like the video, leave your comments, and subscribe.